Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we will discuss how to deal with people during a crisis. Officers are typically the first responders to a scene or call. This has proven to be challenging for officers when dealing with individuals with a mental or physical disability. Their knowledge of known physical and mental disabilities can determine how the situation plays out. I'm going to give you an example of what I mean by that. On September 4th, 2020, in Salt Lake City, Utah, 911 receives a call from a woman stating that her 13-year-old son is having a mental breakdown and requests that a crisis intervention team transport him to the hospital for treatment. The mother didn't disclose to 911 that her son also suffered from Asperger's syndrome, a form of autism. People with Asperger's syndrome don't communicate verbally. Instead, they use gestures. They have difficulty comprehending information and following directions. They struggle to regulate emotions and have repetitive behaviors. They suffer with behavioral problems and have aggressive outbursts. When officers arrived to the home, they told the boy's mother to stay put. When they approached the unarmed Lyndon Cameron, he got scared and ran. When officers demanded he stop, he didn't comprehend what they were saying and disobeyed. While trying to apprehend Lyndon, he became aggressive and combative. An officer thought that he possessed a weapon, and the police opened fire. The boy's mother stated that she heard yelling and then multiple gunshots. The body cam later revealed that 11 gunshots were fired at the boy. Only 5 penetrated his body, causing life-threatening wounds. The boy survived the gunshot wounds, but the effects of what played out that day are lifelong. Lyndon no longer trusts police officers and becomes scared and displays aggressive behaviors whenever he is around any police officers. Officers have always faced barriers in crisis situations like alcohol or substance abusers or intellectual barriers. But how can officers face the barriers when dealing with the mentally or physically ill individuals? Statistics show that more than half of people arrested suffer from mental illness. Officers need to be educated about various disabilities and what each disability entails. This would allow officers to communicate better with these individuals. In this case, the officers should have calmly approached the boy, used small words or visuals when speaking to him, and gave him time to comprehend what they were saying. Unfortunately, the mother never disclosed the boy's disability, and unnecessary force was used. It is crucial that officers receive proper training and education about these disabilities to prevent unnecessary use of force or loss of life. Thank you. You all have a great evening.